Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. In today's video we're going to be analyzing crash 500 index and the volatility 50 index, and then we'll also look at one other boom and crash pair. All right, so now first of all, if you've been watching my videos for some, I think it's about some weeks ago, I talked about this particular pair, what we saw, because the market was going to be analyzed, and I mentioned that the market, when it sells to a particular zone on the weekly time frame, it was going to buy massively because of the structure we saw as of that time. As you can see, this was where we saw it. Okay, the market was somewhere, I think it was somewhere around here as of that time. Then the analysis was that if the market sells to this zone, it was going to a buy because of the previous buy activity here, and the structure will now be having will be an inverted head and shoulders pattern, just like you've seen here. You can see, so the market sold massively down to this zone. You can see the rejection. After the rejection, it's been buying massively. All right, so now you see, if you're able to spot this opportunity to take this trade, even with the minimum lot size, you make so much profit. The minimum lot size is 0.2, so let's see, you take an entry from there to the current price. Within 0.5 is about $220 profit, but minimum lot size, that means you'll be making, if you divide this by 5, this should be about $45. Yeah, about $45. Then that should be about $90 with minimum lot size. Okay, so that is with minimum lot size, just this movement. So it is best for us to always look at the analysis and then try to follow up with it. Now, what I want you guys to take note of is the fact that the market is approaching a neckline. As you can see, this is the neckline of the inverted head and shoulders pattern, as you can see. Then we have to take note of it, then mark it. All right, just mark this neckline and wait for the market to get there. On market getting here, all you want to do is to wait for it to break out of the neckline and then give you a confirmation by retesting with maybe one weekly candlestick. Then you can take the buys from here. This time around, you'll be targeting this high here. All right, so if you can do that, you make so much profit. And also take note of the fact that there is no guarantee that the market getting here, it will just continue going. It might get here, then still wants to sell a little or want to sell back. Anything is possible since we don't trust the market. At some point, there are sometimes the market doesn't even respect these reversal patterns. That sometimes they work and then sometimes they do not work. So for that reason, when the market gets here, do not just be so carried away. Know that it can also change its direction from here. So all you have to do is to wait for a confirmation, and then from there you can just, if it is going to sell, then you take some sales from here. It's going to be massive. Or if it is going to buy, let it break out of this zone first, do a proper retest still on the weekly time frame before you think of taking the buys. Continue with the buys. All right, so that is it for this. And if you go down to the daily time frame, right now that the market is still yet to get to the zone at the top there, you may just look for an opportunity. The market is at a zone, a place that looks like a daily time frame neckline. If you look closely, this look like a zone the market had created previously. Then the market is actually getting, I don't know, this tool is stressing me. So if the market can reject from here, if the market can reverse from this level, then it starts creates a lower high. Like if we see a sell from here to create a lower high, then we can, sorry, a higher low, then we can look for an opportunity to join the buys till it gets to the top there. So just look out for such opportunities. You can also go to the 4-hourly time frame to spot it. If you spot it on the 4-hourly time frame, that can still work. All right, all you have to see is a pullback. The market pulls back to create a higher low, then you continue with the buys till the market gets to the zone at the top there. Okay, so that's just that for this pair. Then the next one we're going to be looking at is volatility 50 index. On volatility 50 index, let me just get to that pair immediately. Where is this VIX 50? Okay, look at it here. All right, you see this on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, you can see we had a strong level of resistance here when the market consolidated or ranged around here. You can see this was a very strong level of consolidation. The market finally broke out of the consolidation and started buying. So now what we are looking at is this particular level here. What we are looking at is this high here. Since we have a strong market structure on the 4 hourly time frame, see the market is creating higher highs and higher lows. So right now we are looking for an opportunity to continue with the buys. We already have a break of structure as it is. This is a break of structure right here, and this is a pullback. So if the market may continue the buys from where it currently is. Let me just use the fib tool to check if it's at the golden zone, and then or okay, it's not yet at the golden zone, but from the fact that we are for the fact that we're having series of rejections around this level, you see the rejections around this level may mean that the market may possibly not come down to where we have the golden zone. So all we have to do is just to keep waiting, like go down to lower time frames, look at for opportunity or for confirmations that the market is going to buy from here. Then you take the buys from here. What I usually like looking at is change of character. One of those things is change of character on lower time frame. If we have a change of character on a lower time frame, it makes sense. But here on the 15 minutes time frame, if you want to wait for a change of character, the change of character will be let me try to see. Uh, okay, maybe if the market goes, because this is the highest point the market went to, then it sold to here, then created a lower high here. Then after the lower high, we do not have this is just a liquidity sweep down here. We do not have a lower low. So this is the only valid lower high the market created. So let's just see how it plays out. Maybe after the breakout of this consolidation that the market has created here and a little pullback, then we can think of taking some buys on this pair. If the market is able to break out of this consolidation, then pulls back, we can possibly take a buy from this pair. Since it is only sweeping this low and there is no break of structure, since it is only sweeping this particular low here and no break of structure. Okay, so this pair stands a chance of giving some profit, because once the market is able to get out of all this consolidation, once the market is able to get out of this consolidation, we are expecting it to buy massively to that zone we see on the daily time frame, and it's going to be massive profits, guys. It's going to be massive profits. And then there's this other pair we can quickly look at. This is one of the recent pairs we have on boom and crash. This is boom 150 index. All right, boom 150 index. As you can see, the market is bearish. All right, so since the market is bearish, all we have to do right now, there was a break of structure right here. You can see there was a break of structure here. So what we want to see is okay, there's a pullback, kind of a pullback. Then we want to see, I would personally want to see the market buying up to this level before think of taking some sales. All right, so I want to see the pullback getting up to there. Although the structure of the market currently, it looks like it's rejecting already, like what we have here. You see, we have see what the current candlestick did. It sold massively downwards. Now it's leaving just a week, and we have about 4 minutes for the market to close. So just 4 minutes and the market will close. The candlestick will close, I mean. So meaning that the current candlestick, did not sweep the low, because we do not have a change of character yet as it is. This way we can have a valid change of character. If this current candlestick was able to close below here, then it would have been a valid change of character. Then we'll be focusing on sales. But since it did not close below here, so the market is still bullish, and the market stands a higher chance of buying. And besides, it is about to close above a buy level. This is a buy zone. So there's a chance that the market will possibly buy from this level to the zone we have above. All right, the market can buy up to this zone we have above. Then on getting to this zone, we look for some sales from there. We can look for sales from this zone, and then we'll sell to make some good profit. This pair is not volatile. With the 0 point, okay, the minimum lot size is 0.5. With 0.5, if you're able to get an entry from here, you should be able to make at least maybe $20 profit with just one position. All right, with the minimum lot size, and you won't be risking too much. You can just be risking, let's say 1.81. 1.81 or maybe $2 for the trade. All right, so if you take an entry from here, 1.81 or so, you just be working based on this particular high here. All right. So meanwhile, if the market gets to this level, once the market gets to this level, try to go to a lower time frame, even as low as the 5 minutes time frame, to check the market structure, to check the change of character. Just if you can just spot a little change of character, even if it's on the 1 minute time frame, you'll be able to enter the trade at almost sniper entry. It will help you, all right, to help you enter the trade with peace of mind. You won't be risking too much, and then you're making so much profit. You can just get that change of character even on the 1 minute time frame or the 5 minutes time frame. But if you know you won't be able to identify the change of character on the 1 minute time frame, or it will be confusing because of the nature of the chart on the 1 minute time frame, especially for boom and crash. You can just wait for it on the 5 minutes or 15 minutes time frame. All right, all you want is results and not being in a hurry. All right, so just like this video, guys, share it in the comment section and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Stay blessed. Peace out.